The question, who are you, is one of the most important questions most people will ever face. The answer to this question reflects how we view ourselves, and therefore, our identity. Identity can be seen as a two-way street, as it is often used by individuals and groups to define themselves, as well as how they are viewed by others. Our identities can be influenced by many factors, including ethnicity, language, religion, personality, and culture, to name just a few.
Well, first of all, I'm a global mind student and I'm a psychologist. And then I'm a daughter, a sister, and an aunt, so I belong to a great family. And then I'm also a friend and a girlfriend. And finally, and maybe most importantly, I'm a dreamer who actually wants to change the world.
Hello, I'm Tirimini. I'm from Mauritius, a tiny multicultural island in the Indian Ocean. So since childhood, I was quite exposed to diverse cultures and religions, and obviously the challenges that come with it as well.
Curious, emotional, love learning, cheerful, caring, dreamer, travel lover, artist, feminist to be, go-getter, food lover, open to change.
So my name is Gurjot Singh and I come from the north part of India, from a region called Punjab, which is a land of 5 rivers. And since I come from India, which is, as you all know, how culturally diverse it is, I am really used to meet a lot of different kind of people from different cultures, from different religions.
Identities are flexible. People may embrace different dimensions of their identity depending on the different contexts they find themselves in. There are infinite concepts and groups that people associate with, and therefore this characterizes a lifelong process of figuring out who we are to ourselves and to the world.
I don't think my identity has actually changed since I joined Erasmus Mundus. I actually discovered myself and I discovered who I really am. And I realized what my identity is and where I actually belong. And I belong among amazingly diverse and different people from all the corners of the world.
Erasmus Mundus, and especially its community, helped me realize so many things, what I like and dislike, what I am really capable of if I have to. It showed me the beauty change can bring. It helped me to see things from different perspectives and beyond my usual circles.
So, talking to different people from different cultures has really made me understand them, like how they like to think, how they live, how they interact with different people, and how they go about their life. So this has really made me, understand different people and respect them as a human.
And this Erasmus Mundus journey changed many things for me. And when I started to work with less able students when I was doing my doctoral studies, my perceptions really changed, and I'm really grateful for that.
Identities are layered and often formed by social relations, personal history, and different power structures in society. This encompassing understanding of identity is called intersectionality. Being part of different social groups allows people the opportunity to express different aspects of their identity. Often, there are positive and negative elements of our personalities that we wish to strengthen or eliminate based on our experiences with oppression, privilege, and competition.
The fact that I'm a global mind student, a psychologist, and a global citizen, I feel this duty and this responsibility in myself of improving, even for a bit, this world, making a little change.
And I, as an Iranian woman, had a backpack filled with my culture and social background. I am privileged, coming from an open-minded family with all the willingness for me to grow. However, as a woman, I was and am still carrying so many limitations my society was and still is dictating. This was definitely a disadvantage, which I guess I turned it into an advantage for my pure curiosity and open up to learn more.
Use my unique appearance to remove this social stigma and that conservative thought that people still have, judging a person by their appearance and not accepting everyone. So I really think I can use this benefit of a unique experience to create more awareness.
As someone who's from BAME origin, African Asian, people don't necessarily understand what this means. They don't necessarily understand growing up in a developing country, what challenges are, or what I had to face in life. So there are a lot of assumptions that people make.
We all have multidimensional identities that fuel our unique perspectives. Acknowledging these identities helps us to embrace our similarities and differences. It also encourages celebration of the diverse kinds of people and experiences that make up society.
It's actually my kindness. I always prefer to treat nicely and kindly all the people I meet, even if they do not treat me the same.
So since childhood, I was quite exposed to diverse cultures and religions, and obviously the challenges that come with it as well. And I've been quite lucky because my parents have always encouraged me to practice different cultures.
When everyone saw me for the first time, they were quite surprised by my appearance, by my turban, by my beard. But when I explained them that this is because of my religion and I'm proud to wear it, they really accepted me.
My enthusiasm and my incredible willingness to experience something new every day. As I started with the European Master in Tourism Management program, my identity development took a giant leap. Who I was at that time, the curious person with an endless desire to know everything, and the idea to use my education one day to support my people and being an ambassador for Persian culture, was my absolute motivation to join the program. And this is the enthusiasm I take with me in my everyday life.
We all have multidimensional identities that fuel our unique perspectives. Acknowledging these identities helps us to embrace our similarities and differences. EMA members who are alumni of Erasmus Mundus degree programs graduate with enhanced communication skills, creativity, tolerance, self-understanding, adaptability, and a better understanding of the world in general.
Curiosity to discover the whole world and maybe this thirst of traveling and getting to know more.
For integration, open to changes and uncertainties. Also, I believe most of us are culture lovers, excited to dive into other cultures, and if you are not, this is definitely an ability you grow when you spend many hours with people from all around the world.
We are away from our families, so we know that we are only there for each other. Our families are so far away, and it's a different region from in which we are living as compared to our own countries maybe. So we have to be really there for each other, to be a family. We support each other, we accept each other, and we understand each other's ideologies.
We're quite tolerant, and 2020 has actually brought something to our attention, which is the need to be tolerant, resilient, and working remotely, and sympathetic, and a high level of empathy.
When discussing the role identity plays in the Erasmus Mundus experience, we see a whole new dimension of students developed, which is being a global citizen of Erasmus. When we celebrate what is both common and different, we become wiser and contribute to a more diverse and inclusive world.